Okay. Hello, everybody. I am Conquering History Games, and welcome to the start of a new, probably a series of live streams here on the channel where we're going to be playing some Crusader Kings 2, a Game of Thrones. I just had the idea to do this because, as I'm sure if you're already here, you probably know, they're what do you call it? The televised version of part of the Fire and Blood book by George R.R. Martin is going to be starting up on the 21st of August. Now, okay, oh yeah, chat is lively really fast. Oh, thank you very much for the super chat. Tenebrafication, welcome back. Yes, it's good to be back. It's been a frustrating couple of days, like a week for the streaming. Like I had one of my monitors crap out on me yesterday. I think I made a post on it. Wait a minute, hold on a sec. You super chatted me, but the alert didn't go off. There it is. Okay, I don't know why it took so long. Yeah, if anybody has been following in my community tab, it's been a painful couple of days, and then I actually ended up using Twitter. I think I sent out more tweets yesterday than I have in my whole life beforehand, just kind of updating what was going on. Let's get some mushrooms going in the chat. We're going to interpret that as the jester and not the drug. But thank you very much, everybody. So, let me explain it for anybody who doesn't know, or for anybody who's going to be watching this later. House of the Dragon is going to be a fantasy series that's based on the novel Fire and Blood, which was written by George R.R. Martin, author of the A Song of Ice and Fire books, which are never going to be finished. Now, Fire and Blood cover is like this prequel novel that's been split in two, which he says Volume 2 is going to come out before he finishes A Song of Ice and Fire, which is really great because he's not finishing A Song of Ice and Fire, so there's still hope that we might get Fire and Blood. Anyway, it covers the Targaryen dynasty, which was the dynasty that Daenerys is the last survivor of, last known survivor of, in the A Song of Ice and Fire books. Now, they ruled Westeros for about 300 years, a little bit less, actually. It was like 285-ish. But it's a really, really cool book. I enjoy it a lot, particularly the Dance of Dragons section, which is the Targaryen civil war that breaks out after the death of King Viserys I. So, one thing I want to be clear about for all of these live streams I'm going to be doing of it is that this is going to be completely spoiler filled. I am going to speak in such a way that I'm assuming everybody has read Fire and Blood. Now, if you're somebody who really wants to watch the series, the best news I could give you is that television adaptations are notorious for changing source material. So it's entirely possible that stuff that happened in the book will not happen in the show. So you don't have to worry too much about that. But if we could actually go one step further, one of the things that I like about Fire and Blood is that it's really hard to establish a canon, in air quotes, right? Because particularly the Dance of Dragons, the Targaryen Civil War, there are mostly three sources that are used in the novel, because the novel is written like it's a history book, written by a historian in universe. So he'll say, we have the testimony of Mushroom, who was not a noble, but he was a jester for many Targaryen rulers, so he was often in the room. We have we have the testimony of this Septon, who was in their world, who's like a priest. We have the testimony of a maester, who's like this doctor slash historian slash all sort of stuff. And it's really interesting to me, and I think to you as well, because that's what real life history is like. And the example I use is like when we talk about the early Roman emperors, the first ones, like the Julio-Claudians and the Flavian dynasty. We're mostly working off of Tacitus and Suetonius. Now, Suetonius, or I should start with Tacitus. Tacitus is the one who is usually seen as like, oh, this is the guy who's saying the real shit. His annals of Roman history are like considered like some of the great histories in the history of the world, and are like the, in quotations, neutral account of that period. I feel like the music's a little bit too loud. Hold on. We're using some Adrian von Ziegler music. Now, alternatively, the other major Roman historian of the early emperors is Suetonius. Now, he writes his history like it's one of those, actually you don't even see those at grocery stores anymore, but you know how there used to be like the National Enquirer, which would say, you know, Bat Boy sighted in Florida, and things like that. And so all the horrid shit that you've ever heard about the early emperors was written by Suetonius. Where, so like all the horrible things about Caligula and Nero and things like that, the most perverse things, you know, the castrations, the incest, the rape, that's Suetonius. So in that same mold, that is how Fire and Blood is built, where you have the kind of respectable historians on one side, who are kind of like Tacitus, and then you've got Mushroom, who is Suetonius, who's saying like, oh yeah, I was in the room, and this is what happened. They were all having orgies. Is it, wait, who are we talking about? Everybody. All of them were fucking all the time. I often joined in. You know, they asked me to. I had the biggest cock. Yeah, as What Is To Be Dumb said, let's get some mushrooms going in the chat. Is there a mushroom emoji? Let me find out. Okay, for me, I do not see one. If Gurm does actually... Oh, okay, Samuel Bunkley found one. Anyway, so if he does finish A Song of Ice and Fire, will you do a little dancing jig apology video to your audience? I feel like that's the least I could do. If that's the deal with the devil, like I have to dance and say sorry so that A Song of Ice and Fire finishes, I think that's a good deal. You know, I'm actually going to go grab my copy of Fire and Blood in case I want to reference it. Be right back. Anyway, I think that's quite enough introduction without me actually, you know, getting off the goddamn main menu. You know, wouldn't be a Conquering History game stream if he managed to not even unpause in the first episode, right? So, can't seem to figure it out. The Witcher books are canonically told from the perspective of Dandelion. You know, I've not read the Witcher books. Somebody was actually talking to me about the Witcher series the other day, saying I should try the games. So, anyway, what we're going to be doing is we have a couple of options here, and I'm actually going to, we're going to set up a poll here in the chat for who you all want me to play first. So let's create a poll. Starting point... Rogue Prince or Dance of the Dragons. Okay. Okay, so I just put a poll up. So it's basically, do you guys want me to start with the Rogue Prince bookmark, which is a really good starting point for introducing ourselves to a lot of the characters who we're going to be seeing in House of the Dragons, and maybe we could try to do some more domestic stuff instead of just war, or we could just jump right into the Dance of the Dragons and you know, have ourselves a fun little civil war. Either way, I'm going to probably spending a bit of time you know, explaining who the characters are. Actually, I probably should just do that right now while y'all are voting. So, what is the Dance of the Dragons? What is House of the Dragon going to be about? Well, the premise of this segment of Targaryen history, Westerosi history, subset Targaryen history, is that Westeros is coming off of a period of domestic bliss. Not even coming off of it; they're in the middle of it. There had been Aegon the Conqueror, who you can kind of compare to Augustus Caesar, and then he was the one who originally unites the Seven Kingdoms, although he doesn't get Dorne, which is why you get this dispute of which are the Seven Kingdoms. Is Dorne part of the Seven Kingdoms? Are the Riverlands part of the Kingdoms? Blah, blah, blah. Anyway, he dies. There's a dispute with the succession. One of his sons, there's some debate if it is his son, just goes on this awful villainous tear, and he is eventually overthrown. Yeah, the Stormlands, I'm actually not sure why it's saying that the Stormlands are independent here. I don't know if that's because they are involved in the war or something, or if I misclicked something. It's a little strange. Yeah, I'm trying to remember if they were involved in the war for the Steppe Zones, yeah, so after the disputed succession of the first Targaryen king, you have Jaehaerys, known as Jaehaerys the Conciliator and a lot of other nicknames, and he has this really long reign. I think he comes to the throne when he's a teenager, and he lives until he's, I want to say, 69, 70 years old. Beautiful time for the kingdom. Problems in his personal life, but that like, you know, if you're a peasant on the street, that doesn't really matter to you. So the thing was, he lived so long, he actually ended up outliving many of his children. And so there was, he decided to call for a council, because he had no more sons, except for one who had become a maester, which means he was not eligible to hold land or titles. So he decides to call the various lords of Westeros together. So, like, let's see, like these people, you know, calls together the hundreds of lords from all over Westeros to determine who is going to be his heir. And there's a lot of different names who were put forward. Long story short, it comes down to, should his heir be the eldest child of his eldest son, which was a woman named Rhaenyra. You know what we're actually going to do? We're actually just going to jump into this, just so I can show the family tree. Well, I notice it's still a tight vote, so while I'm giving background, everybody can still vote. One side's winning, but just barely. Let's see here. Come on. Yeah, so this is, we're going to have to get into the meat and potatoes of feudal succession law and whatnot. So, let's see here. Let's look at the, let's check out the family tree here. So many dragons. Oh yes, the Dance with the Dragons, the Civil War, is going to end up having 17 dragons in it, I think. So anyway, yeah, you have, Jaehaerys here. This guy. I forget, how do you zoom in here? I don't think you can. So you have Jaehaerys here, who had several children. His presumptive heir was Lord Aemon, but unfortunately Aemon dies in battle when he's only 37 years old. So he had a child, Rhaenys, who, in theory, if Aemon had come to the throne, Rhaenys would have been his heir, because that was his child. However, he had a younger son who lived to adulthood called Balon. Now, after Aemon died, Balon was seen by some to be the presumptive heir. He also ended up dying. He died of natural causes, allegedly. No deaths are ever unambiguous in A Song of Ice and Fire. And he had two sons of his own. So, the Great Council that's held toward the end of Jaehaerys' reign is essentially asking the question, should Rhaenys be the heir to Jaehaerys because she's the oldest child of his oldest son, or should Jaehaerys' heir be Viserys, who's the oldest male grandchild of the second son. So it's essentially, are you doing, what kind of primogeniture succession law are you doing? The council ends up voting in favor of Viserys. It's disputed how much the voting was cooked. But the point is, when Viserys comes to the throne shortly afterwards, there is this internal division within the Targaryen administration, if you were. God, I really wish that I could zoom in. So Viserys becomes king, and his cousin Rhaenys kind of gets the nickname the Queen Who Never Was, because there are people who thought that she should have become the ruler. So, whatever. Sucks to suck, let's move on, right? Well, here's where things get a little bit more complicated. Viserys is unable to have any male children. His wife actually seems to have a great deal of trouble having children at all. And only one survives to adulthood, that being Princess Rhaenyra of Dragonstone. So because she is his only child, as you can see at this particular starting point, she's already 9 years old and she doesn't have any siblings, he then makes it quite clear, my daughter is going to be my heir. Now, this is obviously quite hypocritical, but, you know, it's good to be the king, because it's like, if the whole idea was it doesn't matter that she's a woman, she should be my heir anyway, then Viserys wouldn't have been on the throne in the first place if that sort of thinking had won out. So, he keeps Rhaenyra by his side. You know, she's his cupbearer. She sits in on the council meetings and stuff. So I've never seen any account that doesn't say that she was not being prepared to be a very good queen. The thing was, before he formally said, my daughter is my heir, he had a brother, Prince Daemon. Oh wait, I forgot to play the music. Hold on. Let me cue the music up. So yeah, Viserys had a younger brother who's like maybe the best Targaryen ever, certainly up there. Hold on a sec. Let's see here. Hold on a sec. I'm trying to find it. It's called like Electric Cowboy or something. Yeah, so Daemon is his younger brother, and because his older brother Viserys had come to the throne through the premise of male primogeniture, and his older brother only had a daughter and no sons, that implies that Daemon should be his heir. And, okay, yeah, I found it. Here we go. Daemon Targaryen, the Rogue Prince.
Daemon Targaryen, the Rogue Prince.
Okay, so, anyway, so there is this tension between the brothers because Viserys, he's the king of a very peaceful, that's Balon, he's the king of a very peaceful empire, kingdom, whatever you want to call it. And so he's torn between his love for his brother, but his brother wants to be king when Viserys wants his daughter to be king. And so this is the conflict that I anticipate is going to be taking up most of the first season of House of Dragon. I'm guessing it's going to take at least 3 seasons to play out. So where we are in the Rogue Prince start, which I've played before on the channel, go check it out, is Daemon has decided he's, you know what, I'm not going to wait around for my brother to die, or my, niece to die, or worse, my brother is going to end up having a son. I'm going to go carve out my own kingdom, and he's going with the stepstones. Now, I've been blabbering for a while, but I'm noticing that Dance of the Dragons is building quite a big lead, so we're actually going to go to that timestamp and start there. So let's end this poll and start up another one. Did we cover how Mushroom is a secret Blackfire yet? You see, that's ridiculous because the Blackfires didn't exist yet. Okay, I'm trying to end the poll, guys. I'm sorry. Okay. Let's see here. Okay. Or did they? Yeah. So since we're going to be starting in the Dance of Dragons, we're just going to go ahead and jump forward to what'll probably be Season 2. I don't know. I'm seeing a lot of... Some people are saying... I'm seeing online, some people are saying that the Civil War is probably going to start in Season 1. I don't think so. I feel that would be rushed, and that's something that I think is in my favor, is that one of the two heads of the Civil War has not appeared in any of the trailers. So I think that's a pretty good that's a good indicator on my side of things that we're not going to be seeing it anytime soon. Oh, whoops. Let's see, he couldn't be bothered to murder his brother for the throne. He exiled himself. What can I say? He was a family man. Hold on a second, I gotta get that alarm. Okay, so let's kind of just jump ahead into the Civil War. Goodness gracious, 22 minutes in. Has to end. It storms in, if you catch my drift. Yeah, what is to be dubbed? That is certainly plausible. But the so what was I saying? Oh yeah. So to kind of speed things up toward the Civil War, eventually Viserys remarries, and because his first wife died in childbirth, I think. So he remarries, and then with this new wife, he ends up having a son. So over the next like 20 years or so, factions begin to form within the Targaryen court. Now again, if you're somebody who's living on the ground, everything's great. Things have been great for like 90 years at this point. But internally, inside the castles, things are starting to get ugly. And you end up with these two factions that get called the Blacks and the Greens. So they get their name, and this is of course a reference to Byzantine history, as I'm sure you all know. The Blacks get their name because Rhaenyra, who was the eldest child of King Viserys, wore a black dress to a particular tournament, while her stepmother, the new wife of the king, the new queen, Queen Alicent Hightower, wore a green one. And so her faction becomes known as the Greens. So yeah, girl bosses, as Rodrigo said, this is a girl boss civil war. The men are just the pawns. I'm not even joking when I say that. So it becomes this idea. There's these two factions that forms where the Blacks are saying Rhaenyra is the king's oldest child. She sits in on the council meetings. He told us that she's his heir. I don't give a fuck about Westerosi tradition. I don't give a fuck how Viserys ended up coming to the throne in the first place in a contradictory way. She is the proper queen. She is the realm's delight. Then there's the Greens, where it's essentially you can... I've seen some people call these the conservative faction. I guess it's all in the eye of the beholder, because isn't it more conservative to just obey the word of the king? But I think that's people who are trying to like impart modern politics onto the fight between the Greens and the Blacks. Like I've already seen people online talking about like the Greens, like, you know, Aegon II is Trump, and it's just fucking ridiculous. But anyway, yeah, so the Greens are the ones who are saying Aegon II may be the younger child of King Viserys, but he is a man, and therefore he's the rightful heir. Now, you're probably going to see a lot of articles once House of the Dragon comes out talking about, like, you know, how the show about dragons is smashing the patriarchy. Unironically, that's what it's about. You know, incidentally, okay, yeah, I feel safe saying this since I see 69% of you agree with me. I'm Team Black, by the way. I think Rhaenyra, you know, gender aside, she is the eldest. She's the most prepared for the role. Like, I'm a Stannis guy. That makes me a Team Black guy. And yes, I know that Stannis at one point in the book says that he was Team Green. But this is how it is. Okay, so we're going to go with Team Black here. So we're going to pick Lady Rhaenyra of Dragonstone. and we're gonna show you her husband, which is gonna reveal what is probably a major plot spoiler. No, it is gonna be a major plot spoiler from the way they're doing these trailers. I'm in the faction Kill the Stepmom. Oh yeah. Daemon sides with Rhaenyra, and that's good enough for my support. Well, yes, that's what I was about to get to. So one of the things I actually kind of like about how they've been doing the trailers is they're really setting up, it seems to me, the conflict between Daemon and Rhaenyra. And then that's going to kind of be a cool twist. I like the Greens because of my unending hatred for Targaryens. The Greens were the greatest Targaryen killers of all. But what happens eventually is on both of them's, I think, third marriage, Daemon and Rhaenyra end up getting married, even though he's 16 years older than her. Also, they're related. But, you know, it's Targaryens. Like, they don't even give a shit. Nettles 2024. Oh, Nettles would absolutely be on the Green Party ticket. Meaning green in our case. Oh my gosh, I should do that next time I'm online and I see people talking about, you see, Rhaenyra is Hillary Clinton, and it's just, oh geez, it's the new Pete Buttigieg's House Ravenclaw. It's awful, awful shit. Yeah, next time I'll say, just go, Aegon the Second would obviously be Green Party. He's literally a part of the Greens. Just, you know, just keep flinging shit on the pile. So, the Targaryens are like the Habsburgs. Yes, except instead of developing these enormous chins, they just are like mostly pretty gorgeous. Okay, so goodness gracious, I've been babbling for almost, Rhaenyra literally Bernie Sanders. So I've been babbling on and on for almost half an hour. How about we actually start the fighting here? We're just going to really quickly take a look. Mushroom 2024. Mushroom, if he was in a political party, he'd be that branch of the Libertarians that McAfee was in. You know, like he'd be off in the summer. He'd be running for president from the Summer Isles while he's banging a minor. You know? Anyway, so let's just kind of get a general idea of who the two factions at war here are. So the Dance of the Dragons has begun. It is me versus me being Rhaenyra versus my half-brother, King Aegon. This is obviously, I want to just say this mod is clearly got a green bias because they're referring to Aegon as King Aegon of the Iron Throne, and I am merely Lady Rhaenyra. Absolutely ridiculous, absolutely disgusting. I'm going to be writing a letter on behalf of everybody who's Team Black. So yeah, the game plan here is going to be pretty simple on paper. We have got to win the war, which should be easy because we have dragons, right? Except this is the Dance of the Dragons. Everybody's got dragons. I really do think there is about 17 of them running around. Why am I married to a ninja? He's wearing his armor. Hey, that's not a ninja. That's Daemon Targaryen, the Rogue Prince. So, anyway, let's just try to figure out our game plan here, because in the books they did not just rush straight at King's Landing, but I think I might do that. Let's just take a look at who I am first. So, immediate problem: my heir is a Valerian, because this is my oldest 3 sons. I have 6 sons, or no, excuse me, I have 5 sons. I just had a daughter who was stillborn. Like, this just happened the day before. So, you like that, Muffins? So the issue is that I was initially married to a Valeran, who is my primary, one of my primary supporters, along with Corlys Sea Snake here. I'm probably going to do a stream of him at some point just for fun. He's a really cool character. A lot of great characters here, but anyway. So I am High Valerian. I've got 15 diplomacy, 11 martial, but 37 because of my spouse and counselors. I got 6 stewardship, 7 intrigue, and 0 learning. They should fix that. That is not how that should work. But okay, I need to choose an ambition. I want to get on the Iron Throne, right? Obtain Greater Throne. Yeah, obviously. So we'll make that my ambition. Okay, I am a charismatic negotiator. I am attractive. I've been groomed, or I am groomed, excuse me. Although some would say she was groomed. Incidentally, let's do the math here on this relationship with Damon. So he's 48. Divide that by 2 is 24. Plus 7 is 31. She's 32. Officially not creepy. At least not right now. Learning is for artisans and merchants. We rule. There you go. Let's see. I am a dragon rider. I am fat. Well, I did have like 6 kids in 13 years or 12 years or something. I don't know about extremely overweight. I'm the rebel leader. I am wroth. I am gluttonous. I am stubborn, certainly so. Cruel, only because the world made me that way. Proud, as I deserve to be, and I am lustful. So, yeah, quick sidebar. I don't know if that calculation only works if they're unrelated. Yeah. Let's see here. Damon gets creepy when he bangs a 17-year-old. If you're talking about Nettles, I refuse to listen to these lies told by the Green Council that Damon is banging Nettles, because plot twist Nettles is actually his daughter. That's right. I'm going to be dropping my conspiracy theories left and right throughout every stream I do of this series. Here's one. I've never seen anybody, say it in a video or something online, but like, here's the big plot twist. Queen Alicent, the stepmom to Rhaenyra, the mother to Aegon II. Here's the fucking plot twist. She's having an affair with Kristen Cole, head of the Kingsguard. You heard it here first. You want to know why? Because Kristen Cole, with coal black hair, coal black, Kettle Black's fucking Cersei. George loves his parallels. This is the word of God speaking. So anyway, now that I just dropped that knowledge bomb on everybody, let's figure out our next move here. Okay, where do we look at all the dragons we have? Let's see. Kristen Cole ruined everything. Yeah, he worst case scenario, he's the worst incel of all time. Actually, that might be best case scenario. Alright, so let's see. Dragon Riders. Wait, how do I look at that again? Wait, no. Show me the dragons. Dragon Riders. Okay, it's not showing it. Anyway, we have a decent amount of dragons. Okay, why is it saying I don't have one, though? God damn it. Alright, let's just choose a focus here. War, of course. Though I probably don't want to get in any duels. If he's really an incel, if he's fucking a hot MILF. No, yeah, if he's not fucking the MILF, then he's an incel. Actually, where is he? Let's search him real quick. Not the Chronicle. Where's the Ledger? Or, no, not the Ledger. Let me show y'all who I'm talking about. Here we go, yeah. So Kristen Cole. Kristen was 47, and Allison is 41. So he's got 6 years on her. He's handsome as fuck. They would have gotten to talking. Allison's smart enough to use birth control. It's definitely happening. Oh, right, and intrigue. Right. Yeah, it's been a while since I played this mod. Freaking got me a little slack here. Oh, yeah, but if the Kingsguard thing is, yeah. Oh, wait, I guess they haven't split yet. I guess we have to, like, let a day go by or something. Okay, let's get everybody doing it. So my Castilian is my former father-in-law, because I was married to his son, Corlys the Sea Snake Valerian. We'll just have him oversee the realm. Cole, by definition, can't be an incel. I guess he is a volcel. You know what? You guys are right. I rushed to judgment. It doesn't matter. He's not a cell anything. He's banging Alicent. It is known. Okay, let's sow some dissent. I don't think this will really go anywhere, but we'll have him do that. train the kids. Let's try to get some taxes. Gonna build a spy network. Okay. So, we're going to... I doubt it'll work, but we might try to plot to kill Aegon. Like, yeah, then his, one of his kids will take the throne. Let's see here. Cole soiled his cloak with lust. You can't tell because it's white. Yeah. It would have been difficult for Robert Bobby G to do the world a favor by murking the Targaryens of Cell Dragons, so I proved the loss of the dragons. Yes. Okay. I could become celibate. Why would I do that? Let's see. There's not too many people who we can hopefully get in on this. This one's the problem. Aemon One Eye. Dude, I don't know who they got for Aemon, but this guy's got big shoes to fill. He's gonna have to be a teenager, but still pull off like the punish snake thing while being a dragon rider. Good luck to whoever they cast. It's difficult because yeah, he is 18. All right, I think we're gonna go ahead and let's just save here, even though I haven't unpaused, but now I've done all the setup, and we're just gonna launch into this war. And with Daemon, we're actually going to rush the capital. I don't know if it's going to work. We're going to find out. But hold on a second here. So let's see here. Yeah, Blacks fight day 1. Basically, we have more dragons. But our enemies have Vhagar, who is the biggest and baddest dragon that's still alive. At least that we know of. Oh, here we go. Our father is dead. It is his wish that I am to follow him as queen of the Seven Kingdoms. The traitorous Lord Commander Criston Cole, the Kingsguard, however, has seen fit to crown my half-brother Aegon. Now I must bring Dragonfire upon my blood to regain what's mine. So yeah, this whole Criston Cole, Christian Kingmaker... Did I say Criston? Criston Kingmaker Cole. There is a lot of, speculation as to him and Rhaenyra's relationship. There's some people who say they never had sex. I'll just give a quick in brief biography of their history. When on the very day that Viserys, not on the very day, but right after Viserys became king, they held a tournament to celebrate. And at that tournament, Criston Cole came out of nowhere. He was just some knight. And ends up defeating Daemon in the melee. So he wins the melee. After he does that, he gives the prize to Queen Rhaenyra, who's me. Or Princess Rhaenyra, excuse me. It's because she's the rightful queen. That's when my tongue slipped. Princess Rhaenyra. And so he becomes her favorite, knight. And, he also beats Daemon again later. So they are inseparable for the remainder of her childhood. Eventually she turns 18 and she's going to be set to be married. After that, she leaves court and then there is some sort of falling out between the two of them. Now, some people say, some of the sources say that Rhaenyra tried to have sex with Criston Cole, and you see that the Blackwoods and Brackens are fighting. Yeah, it's just what they do. Wait, no. Wait, they're, where are they? No, they're up here, yeah. There's the Blackwoods fighting the Brackens. Blackwoods are on the side of me, which means they're better, as usual. Just further evidence. It's a mutually beneficial relationship. Anyway, so some say that Rhaenyra tried to seduce Criston Cole. He refused her. Rhaenyra then went and slept with somebody else, and that person is the father of her first 3 children, allegedly. And so Criston Cole became disgusted with her after that. So talk about putting the pussy on a pedestal. There is also a rumor that Criston Cole actually tried to elope with Rhaenyra once she was of age, and she refused him, and that's why he started to hate her. And all of this could feed into the Criston Cole-Alicent affair theory that is mine. But the only good Bracken was Bittersteel. I don't know if good be the right word. He certainly was base, though. And some say that's better than being good. It's like how Voldemort did great things. He was terrible things, but great. Yeah, so you can kind of argue that the entire Civil War is the result of Kristen Cole's feelings. Now, are those the right feelings or not? Debatable. People don't know the father of her first 3 kids. Oh, we're just going down all sorts of rabbit holes, aren't we? Yeah, so her first 3 children, you will notice, they do not have blonde hair. They have brunette hair. So Lucerys, aka Luke, and Joffrey, who I've heard rumors they're going to change his name for the show because people don't want to. They think the audience will mix him up with the other Joffrey. It's just, I don't. And if the audience is that stupid, it's because the writers trained him to be that stupid. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, so it is very likely, it is considered by most that these are the illegitimate children of a family called the Strongs. So yeah, there's who run Harrenhal right now. So you see there is Larry's Clubfoot here. He had a brother who's dead now. This guy, Harwin Breakbones. It is it's as close to canon as it can get that Harwin Breakbones was having an affair with Rhaenyra when she was in her first marriage, and that he is the real father of her first 3 children. And as Muffins is saying, they're such strong boys, and so it was like an open secret. Now, there's rumors that Harwin is also only the father of the 2nd and 3rd son. Kristen Cole is the father of the 1st son. So you see, it's a complete fucking mess. And of course, as we know, the actual father is Mushroom, of all 6 of them. You know, it's just, it's a fucking mess. It has a cat named Jaffrey. That's fun. So anyway, we are. How about we actually get this damn fighting starting, huh? Does everybody have their dragons now? Yes. Okay. Awesome. So we have Hugh the Hammer here. Is he in fact our best commander though? No, it's going to be Daemon. So we're going to put Daemon in the front because he has Caraxes the Bloodworm. Lots of you know, battle experience with him. Yeah, he's got a martial of 73, and if I remember correctly, they gain more martial as they get into more combat and stuff, but size is also a factor, so it's as they age. So we're going to put Daemon in our vanguard. We have Eric, who's one of our commanders here. On paper, that seems like it would be a good idea, but we're actually instead going to use Hugh Hammer, because Hugh has Vermithor, the Bronze Fury, who is, I think, the 2nd biggest dragon. He's only behind Vagar, so very good. I'm actually really looking forward to say, like the writing of the show, I will admit I'm going to give House of Dragons a try because the 2 Crayon Eaters are, I'm just kidding. They're not Crayon Eaters. The Marines are Crayon Eaters, and they're honorable men. The Dumbass and Dumber are not in the show anymore, so maybe the writing will be good, but I'm sure that the costume department and the CGI department are gonna do their duty, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what all the different dragons look like. I just realized I didn't end the poll earlier. I'm sorry about that. Okay, so we have Hugh Hammer, and I think I actually will keep myself here in the army because I have got a dragon as well. Admittedly, not the strongest, but Cyrax. This is the one who you see in the trailers for House of the Dragons. I already see people have been talking about the sizes of the dragons online. In fact, they made Daenerys is too big. That's the short answer. Dumb and Dumber killed the biggest show on TV for Star Wars and lost Star Wars. Yeah, so it's like bad premise, and then it was just bad and bad. Hugh wants to get married. Marry as you please. I don't have time to arrange marriages. News from Griffin's Reach. Okay, so here comes the first bad news. This is what a friend of mine has said is going to be the season 1 finale. He could be right. News from Griffin's Roost. So we're going down here to the Stormlands. My lady, during the war for the Iron Throne, the dragon rider Lucerys Valeron, rider of Arax, so this is my youngest son. I think my youngest son. No, my youngest son from the first marriage, excuse me. and Sir Aemon Targaryen, rider of Vhagar, met in fierce combat, driving their dragons to tear at each other relentlessly. Sir Aemon and Vhagar prevailed, killing Arax. So, you know, this was a... yeah, like, look, Marshall 9 versus Marshall 97. Like, you know, 180-year-old dragon versus a 13-year-old dragon. What did we think was going to happen? The question, we didn't know that that was going to happen. Is the answer? But so Aemon is going to become known as the Kinslayer after this. But I just want to point out, I'm not saying it makes what he did right or wrong, but Lucerys is the one who knifed out his eye when they were children. Just throwing it out there. Oh, and he's already gotten married to. Yeah, he married a Baratheon girl, so that's why they got into the came in. All right. Okay, so we're just gonna beeline for King's Landing. I've been talking. I'm gonna end this war in 5 minutes. Let's see here. Married a 12-year-old, classy. It probably was supposed to just be an engagement, but you know, on the other hand, you gotta get that alliance quick. So we've already lost the dragon. Not good. Wait, what? Oh shit! Wait, I was saying what happened in the books. In here, Lucerys didn't die there. He was captured alive, and then my brother killed him in his dungeons. What a fucking son of a bitch! He didn't even hold him hostage? Look, even his wife, look at her eyes popping out. Just, oh my god, my husband's a monster. Yeah, let's take a look at this guy. Skilled steward, attractive trained fighter, dragon rider, knight, hedonist. Oh yeah. Now look, I'm not saying this is true. I'm just saying that when Aegon found out his father had died, he was getting sucked off by, maybe if we're lucky, she was 12. I'm just saying, you know, that's from the testimony of Mushroom, and Mushroom lived through it, so I don't know why we wouldn't believe him. You know, that's what the 22-year-old married man was doing when he found out his father died. Anyway, so Roth, he is gluttonous, he is slothful, he is cruel, he is proud, he is lustful, he is drunkard. He basically, he has 5 of the 7 deadly sins. Congratulations. Yeah, this definitely should be our king, right? By the way, let's look at my treasury. I just also want to point out that it is I who wear the crown of Jaehaerys. Okay. So, uh-oh. There's a naval invasion going on over here. That's not good. Fuck it. We're just beelining for King's Landing. Alright, special title actions are possible. Oh yeah, let's do that. Oh boy, that's a problem. Yep, Aegon himself is he's besieging Dragonstone, but I'm not there. Okay, Bluebird, he's joining me. So this is basically everybody is starting to join up here with me. We're just gonna see if there's any particularly cool houses. Still playing Dying World. Yeah, there'll be some more of that in the future. Okay, we have the Rosbys. Okay, so what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to tell all of my allies to just start meeting up with me. We're just going to create a fuck huge army, including the Starks. Come on, the Starks are the good guys, right? They're on my side. That means I'm on the right side. And that's just science. Yeah, the Starks definitely have the fucking biggest army around, though. Even the Vale's not as big. It's because they're united. Because, like, yeah, look at the North. Solid. Thick. Have I tried the extended bloodline submod for a Game of Thrones? Oh, yeah, it's great. I actually forgot to put it on, and I didn't want to restart the mod, but I really like that bloodline mod. But yeah, you know, it's just a fucking shit show down here. You know, everybody's jockeying for position. You know, people who are like, oh well, I want my daughter to be my heir. They're on my side and stuff. And you know, other people are like, no, Aegon and the Greens and whatnot. But Kragan Stark, he's just solid, dependable, honorable. Fuck, I forgot he's only 21. Let's see here. My courtier, Ulf White. This is another one of my people. Yeah, just marry whoever. I probably should be, you know, figuring it out. Yeah, base crane. Walk south, kill some greens left. Wasn't even that many greens. He killed like 2 greens. Should kill more. Yeah, so spoilers for what happened in the book. Again, as if this whole series thing isn't just spoilers everywhere. But kind of what ended up happening was neither side won, because during the war, Rhaenyra gets killed, but her loyalists keep fighting for her. Because Aegon kills his sister. She gets eaten by a dragon, literally. And then Aegon gets poisoned by somebody, we don't know who, but I think everybody kind of knew that it was over. So in the end, Rhaenyra's son takes the throne. So I guess like on paper, the Blacks won, but really just everybody lost. And that's what's great. What happens to Criston Cole? He just gets filled full of archers because like there's this part. What ends up happening with him at one point during the war, he gets cornered and he's like, "Let's do some one-on-one combat. Fuck it, we'll do some 3-on-1 combat for this battle." And then one of the lords, I think it's the Blackwood, but he says something and he says it in nicer words than I can remember. But he's like, "Tens of thousands have died because of your name, and because of you, I won't grant you a legendary death." And so they just fucking shoot him full of arrows. So, alright, I think what we're going to do is, I'm going to send my family into hiding. So all my kids, and my former mother-in-law are going to go into hiding. Just so that if we lose the castle, we'll still be okay. Targaryens lost the war, they lost their hegemony over the kingdoms. Yeah, because only a few dragons got out, and then by the time Rhaenyra's son was dead, they were all dead too. New dragon has entered the world. Rhaena Targaryen has successfully hatched one. Named him Fusradax. This is actually one of 2 characters I'm really interested in Fire and Blood Volume 2. So this is one of the twin daughters of Daemon Targaryen. You know, the rogue prince. Yeah, so we'll see what happens to them. So good for her, indeed. Alright. Alright, Joffrey is authoritative. Yes. What could go wrong with a Joffrey being authoritative? I love all 7 minutes of that stuff. Yeah, it's because the drum fill, it just keeps going. It kind of goes like 1 measure too long. Oh, my plot to kill Aegon got found out. It's going to be hard for any fantasy series to beat the quality of the Lord of the Rings trilogy. Oh, impossible. Impossible to be done. Yeah, can't. Oh, you know what? I'm trying to remember. Can't I, like, force the issue here? I could deploy my dragon and burn King's Landing. You know what? I won't, though. Because Rhaenyra would not do that. What kind of insane woman would burn King's Landing to the ground in order to take it while still claiming to be, you know, the messenger of the people or whatever? Oh! Oh, wait, no, that's Vermithor. Okay, I thought we just had captured Aemond or something. Rhaenyra, she's got a dragon whip now. Little whip. Does it really count as a plot if everybody who's paying attention knows you're trying to kill the dude? Yeah, right. I'm trying to do it secretly. Your enemy, Lord Humphrey Bracken, has been captured. What a geek! What a freaking geek! Oh man, is there a way to like, is there a way to order him to kill? I don't think so. I can't order him to kill someone, but yeah. Bracken's got right away. Fucking hilarious. What a bunch of geeks. The dragon cannibal has built a lair. Something must be done about it. Okay, we've got Moon Dancer here. So, I think I just took a bunch of hostages. Yeah, I took Jaehaerys prisoner. Actually, wait, let me just go to my intrigue menu. Okay, why is it not showing my prisoners? What the hell? Okay. Okay, your half-brother, King Aemon Targaryen, has returned from the Battle of Roseford alive, but has suffered a very gruesome and horrific injury. At least he's alive. So obviously that is like a pre-prepared script, because it's, oh, it's, you don't want your brother to be hurt. But that is terrific. He's been maimed. Couldn't be happier about it. Now, you know, I'm happy about it because now nobody will have to suffer through his sexual proclivities. Oh, shoot, but now he's coming at me. Flying high above the fighting armies, the Dragon Rider King Aegon II leads a dive attack on you and your allies. He will perish. So, he's riding Sunfire. I'll be supported. So, it's 1 dragon against 3. He came in on his own. Let's see what happens. Aegon II and his allies struggle to compete with your dragon's relentless attacks, several times almost falling from the sky. Now they are at our mercy. We could dive in for the kill. Dracarys! Sunfire and his, which, you know, I'm looking forward to Sunfire because he's supposed to look gorgeous. He's the sigil, like Aegon. You see here, they take Sunfire as the sigil, so he better look gorgeous. Sunfire and his riders are isolated, and Craxus does not hesitate in attacking them. He dives at them, but Sunfire evades the attack. They are left bruised and burnt, but they can wheel around and join the fray again. They will not die easily, it seems. So that's my husband, you know, the rogue prince. Okay, I'll stop, everybody. I'll stop. Alright. I'll stop. Last one, I promise. Unless he dies. Yeah, they're still trying to come at me. You pick out his rider. We dive straight at them. They escape my grasp. 4% chance I could become burned or wounded. Oh boy. Yeah, the Lord of the Rings, Rings of Power series, here's just what I'm going to say. I got a friend who keeps asking me, because as I've read the Silmarillion, and I know a fair amount of Tolkien lore, he says, Conquering History Games, what's this show about? And I just always tell him, when the writers know, I'll tell you. I'll let you know, you know? The same way it's played, they played Hotel California. DJs play Hotel California, take a piss break. You use that soundbite to go make a sandwich. So, we dive in for the kill. Gosh, we're still just going back and forth. We've been fighting for a week. Alright, Aegon and his... Oh, wait. Okay, you pick out Sunfire and judge he and its rider can be finished off. You and Cyrax dive headlong into them, sending them crashing into the ground while your dragon tears them apart. They are left dazed, with Sunfire's lifeless corpse sprawled upon the ground. So yeah, got him. Got him. Fire and blood. I will gain 40 prestige. Cyrax will get 40 prestige. He might also be wounded. 1% chance I become mangled. While doing battle, Cyrax got wounded, but she'll be able to keep fighting. Aegon has taken his last breath. May he rest in peace. Now his heir will take the throne and will rule the 7 kingdoms henceforth. Except I captured his heir. And, hold on, let me just check me. Did I get severely wounded or no? No, I didn't. And just like that... Let's see here. I will enforce my demands. Princess Rhaenyra of the Iron Throne will gain the 7 Kingdoms of the Iron Throne. The 7 Kingdoms of the Iron Throne shall henceforth use succession by absolute cognatic primogeniture, with females being preferred to younger male siblings. King Jaehaerys II, House Targaryens will always legally prefer this law, and King Jaehaerys will surrender Blackfyre to Rhaenyra Targaryen. And I will get 3.4 prestige. That's not very much, is it? Considering I already have 1,000. And he'll lose 100. Peace in our time! So yeah, we usurped it from him. All the things. This isn't usurped, we're just taking it back. That was quick. Yeah, we got lucky. Aegon got maimed and he got crazy. Yeah, hashtag I'm with her! Oh, there really are going to be people writing op-eds about that. You're going to see it in like the fucking Washington Post or something. You just wait and see. So I've captured his treasury. Oh, I got all the things. All the shit. Okay, well. first question. I know that we just changed the laws. Can we change them again? I kind of want to go elective if I can, because I'm not. Yeah, the dynasty. Somebody else will do it. You know what? It's fine, because like that would sort of be the ultimate funny irony is that Jacaerys, who's either the son, most probably the son of either Kristen Cole or Harwin Strong. After all the fighting between the Targaryens as to who should sit the throne, a non-Targaryen, although in the patrilineal sense, ends up on the throne. But actually, kind of no matter how you look at it, whether he's a Strong or a Cole or a Valerian, yeah, there's no thing. So I'm actually totally fine with that. But I do like that they programmed it so that the law changes when you win. Kind of like how if you do the Blackfire one and you win as the Blackfires, Daemon Targaryen, or not Daemon, Darren Targaryen becomes known as Darren Waters. Like, he's officially recognized as a bastard. I think that's really cool. Okay, wait. Oh, war has been won. Now what to do with everybody? That is the question. So we have the Lannisters. He's not captured. We're going to leave him be. Unfortunately, it's a bad idea to try to strip the lands of people who you didn't capture. Remove the Brackens and kill Cole. Oh, Cole's gonna die. Cole is done. Cole ripped the kingdom to shreds. Fuck him. So leave him be. Red wine, leave him be. Bracken, this is what I'm looking for. I demand his head as well as all the Bracken lands. This is gonna be seen as tyrannical. Jaehaerys Targaryen. Now this is a tricky one because this is of course the son, the former he was briefly king for like a day. I'm gonna say I will judge his family. So we're gonna circle back around on that. Leave Legod be, leave the Peaks be, Boros Baratheon. So this is the one who, yeah, you picked the wrong fucking side, didn't you? I'm actually, I think, gonna tell him I want to strip the lands. This is probably gonna immediately cause another war to break out. But fuck it, we're gonna strip the Baratheons of their lands and we're gonna officially put a Targaryen on the throne. Let's face it, the Baratheons pretty regularly end up having Targaryen blood in their veins anyway. So let's just, going back to Aegon's bastard brother, let's just stop fucking around and make it official. So yeah, you will be ordered to forfeit it. That's not going to go well. Ormond Hightower. Let's see, the Baratheons murdered your son. Well, technically Aemon did, but he just, yeah, but Boros, he just did this bullshit like, hey, you can't kill him in here. You can't kill him in my house. What happens when you're not in my house, I don't know. So the Stormlands, yeah, I'll probably give the Stormlands, I feel like it should be, I don't know, it's going to be one of my sons. I'll probably wait until one of my sons is of age. Yeah, Jacaerys here, just have to wait 2 years, maybe give it to him. Oh, but he's going to be king one day. So I should give it to the second son. Oh, Lucerys is dead though, so it's going to go to Joffrey. And then Corlys, oh geez, yeah, Corlys over here is having the time of his life. His wife didn't die in the war like happened in the book. He's gonna his grandson's gonna sit on the other Iron Throne. Another grandson of his is gonna rule the Stormlands. I could give the Stormlands to my husband. That's not a bad idea. Oh god, Daemon running, wow. I like to think that Daemon and I would be co-rulers. Or, I guess he'd be the hand. Or very least, lead general. So, Ormond Hightower. Tough to say. I have his brother. I think, his punishment will be, I think we're going to leave him be, because, it was family. We're going to leave him be, but his brother is going to die, who is in my dungeons. Richard Thorne, we'll leave him be. Yeah, these are like the Kingsguard, leave him be. Eric, this is the one who did not side with me. He will be executed. Tywin Lannister. Wait, what? He's on the Kingsguard, but he has a claim. Wait, what? There must have been some mistake. I'm gonna leave it be that. Here we go. the one and fucking only Kristen Cole. The war has been won, our enemy's army has been crushed, and the loyalist forces defeated. Yeah, let's see, minus 100. Let's see, this is what he thinks of me. He doesn't like that I'm a woman. I'm his rival. Short reign, limited rail authority. Foreigner! He's calling me a foreigner! Okay. He's not attracted to me because I'm fat. He doesn't like me because I'm gluttonous and cruel, and he's chaste, and he suspects that I'm a kinslayer. I think the whole fucking city just saw... I'm cursing a lot today. The whole fucking city just saw me kill my brother on the dragon because he came at me. Doesn't like that I'm a child of incest and whatnot. Yeah, 100% we are taking his head. Alright, leave the Fossways be. The Fossways gotta stick around so eventually we can get the green Fossways. The better Fossways. So, let's do a quick save here. Not a literal quick save. And yeah, some of you are saying, oh, well, that was really quick. I'm probably gonna do more streams. We'll play one as the greens. Okay, blacks win the throne. We'll do one as the greens. We'll do one as the Valerans. There's a lot of interesting characters we could play. You know, we're just goofing around, having fun, chilling out, maxing, relaxing, all cool. Alright, we need a new thing. I could try to have more children. What do I want to do here? Fall in love. I think that would be nice. Let's try to fall in love with Damon. See, this further proof that this mod is green propaganda. Are they implying that the marriage of Rhaenyra and Damon is like a political thing, that they're not in love? They don't respect each other? You try to say Damon doesn't respect women? I don't like that implication. Alright. More pop-ups still. Okay, yeah, so the Brackens are in revolt against me. So are the Stormlands. Yeah, I know they want to take the family out of hiding. We're not actually going to do that yet because of this. Jaehaerys, the defeated royal Targaryen family, has been brought before you. So we're just going to take him as a hostage. We're not. I don't want to kill him. Same thing with Helena. She's just trad wife. Why is she fat? Why are they making all the women fat? What the fuck? Let's see, but I don't want to imprison her. I guess I could just release her. She doesn't own any land. She has a very weak claim. I don't want to throw her in the dungeon though. You know, my character is cruel. I guess we'll throw her in the dungeons. I think once she's in the dungeon, I can then upgrade her to house arrest. Or something like that. Ransom. I don't know. So, Boros Baratheon's up in arms. Honor my allegiance. You're going to take up my arm. Okay, yeah, these are just people saying they're going to aid me. Rhaenyra, I find your judgment harsh, and my bannermen and I no longer acknowledge your dominion over the Kingsguard. This is a declaration of war. What? I'm a little confused right now, so I guess we didn't execute him. Oh, brought to you to judge it. Let her... Okay, yeah, here we go. Let her bend the knee. All hail, long live the queen. We're literally already in a war. Enemy dragons cast down. You can now turn attention to them. Okay. Here we go. So we technically have 3 wars going on. I'm not entirely sure where the fuck... So he's somewhere in Atterdale. So he's right here. Kristen Cole. Alright. Let's go. Hold on. Dismiss those. Okay. Okay, would you like a new crown forged? Ooh. We could just bankrupt ourselves to make a huge frickin' crown. No, I think the Jaehaerys one lends legitimacy to me in a way. Yeah, no need for a new crown. We're good. We're good. Let's skip forward to the next song. Okay. It's much less shattered this time. Okay, honor the obligations. Grand Maester, excellent. We captured him and he'll now face the block. So, Eric's actually gonna now hate me because I just eliminated his family. Because he doesn't have kids, his brother didn't have kids. Like, what the fuck, you're mad? You guys were in the... Okay, I'm gonna start swaying him because I don't need a Kingsguard who hates me. That's a bad... It's a recipe for disaster. Here we go. Yeah, so there we go. Now we just put Helena under house arrest. It's all good. Your Grace, Umber demanded trial by combat from Cregingham, but was defeated by Dustin. How interesting, but I don't need to know about trials by combat right now. Okay. Storm King Boros has imprisoned my half-brother Aemon for my opposition against him in the war. What? For my opposition against him in the war. So what, Aemon decided to work with me now that I overthrew his brother? Okay, yeah. Clearly there was some sort of mistake. He probably went, oh, there's a Targaryen in my court! And he grabbed him. See, the Kingsguard are renowned for their peerless loyalty in the face of unbalanced sovereign cruelty. Yeah, up until a certain Lannister came along. Let's see. Oh, we could tell somebody to attempt to capture Cannibal. Too powerful and wild to be controlled. Yeah, he's got 65. Marshall, he's pretty strong. How'd they capture a fucking dragon rider? Well, I guess he was in the court. He wasn't riding it at that moment. Boros has lost the plot. I'm starting to think Laurent might... No, I must try to resist my urges. No, I want to fall in love with my wife. Or my husband, excuse me. Dragon Cannibal. They need to put this in fucking Crusader Kings 3 where you can have your allies deliberately attach themselves to your army. You can only do it the other way around and it's goddamn frustrating. Okay, yeah, that's quite enough. That's quite enough. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Cannibal's too powerful. It's come to my attention nobody's been designated as regent. No, he will not be that. Okay, if we need a regent, it'll be Daemon. So, designate a regent. There we go. One day you'll have to specialize. Master Heavy Infantry. Burn storms in. Now that I might do. Revenge for my family. So somebody's already trying to... Somebody, fucking Stokeworth is trying to get Jaehaerys on the throne. I don't think that's going to work out considering he's in prison right now. Same thing with Helena. Okay. I've been offered a seat on the Conclave. Great body of the Citadel. Alright, I don't even know who you are. I honor my allegiance to take up arms to defend the realm. Okay, I don't need to know about every small lord that's going to help me. It's just important that they do. Oh, we already beat Kristen Cole somewhere. Enforce the demands. Yeah, so one of my allies must have gotten him. Time to execute this fucker. Yeah. Oh, he says he wants something suitable to his rank. You can live in the oubliette. Actually, he can live down there forever. That's how he's going to die. There's a vacancy. Bring me the greatest knights in all the realm. Kermit Tully, really? Montford Valerian. Must be like a cousin. No, I don't really like any of those options. Wait, what? Are you serious? We don't have... Okay, you know what? This is when we bring in the dragon. Deploy the dragon! Your enemies think they are safe on the other side of rock and mortar. Do the fools truly believe such petty defenses can hold back your fire? Dracarys. So there, that's enough that we can now get to work. It's because they got a freaking enormous castle level. I am now known as the Mule. The fuck is that? The fuck is that? What is this, Isaac Asimov's Foundation series? Why am I the Mule? There's a vacancy. Okay, bring me knights from powerful houses. Really, Redford and stuff? These guys all suck. I want big names. Robert and Joy... Whatever. It's my duty. We've got some new... We can deploy to Dragon again. I don't think so. Dragonfire is still not enough to burn down Storm's Inn. Get fucked, Harrenhal. Yeah, it took a couple of minutes after that. But alright, fine. Bring me the Great Knights. Lansdale. Yeah, this guy's got good martial. Oh, I think we must have killed... Ah! Wow, yeah, Hugh the Hammer killed Boros, so he did die by fire. Awesome. So now it is Queen Cassandra in charge. If only I could enforce the demands early, but nope, she's going to make us do it the hard way. Further evidence this is Democrat propaganda. Insert girl boss music. Yeah. Valeron recommends Monterrey to be a member of the King's Guard. Hey, if it's your family, if you want them to not be able to get land, but there are so many Valerians around that it's fine. You've received a request for additional funds. Yeah, sure, I got money. Can't be too safe. A new Lord Commander is needed. He is traditionally the most senior and able. Okay, so we can have it be Marbrand, Thorn, or Fell. I think Thorn is the one who... No, who's the one who stuck around besides Eric? Was it Marbrand? I'm checking a wiki of Ice and Fire. Because off the top of my head, I don't know. So let's see. Historical members... Here we go, Dance of the Dragon. So Rhaenyra had her Queen's Guard. Okay. So there was Lansdale, Redford, Drake, Bentley, Cargyle, Good, Morbrand. Yeah. The second Lord Commander. First one was Stefan Darkly. So Marbrand is who it's going to be. Wow, he's really not that great. Then again, he was killed by a mob. Yeah, but he'll be loyal. He's a cool guy. Alright. We must now burn down the Brackens. Oh, we're going to burn him down. It'd be, we surrender! Oh, what? Couldn't hear, didn't catch that. And then, whoosh, fire everywhere. Okay. The Hedge Knights, inability, what the fuck ever. Let's chat some people who may be not already assigned. We're gonna send an army here with Eric and Eric. I need more commanders. Minor titles. Okay. Adam Valeron, I don't think he has that though. Harmon, yeah, here we go. I want Rhaenys to be a commander. She has a dragon. Ulf as well. So that's enough. Yeah, we'll have Rhaenyra do it for fun. Get your ass up here. So she'll go deal with the Brackens. Shouldn't be much trouble. Minus 32 because we lost the Battle of Wendwater. When and where is that, and who cares? Stormside, Griffin's Roost. Where is her main army? Down here? I guess. The days for helping Eric get to me better, you're tolerable than I thought. I'm sure you've enjoyed being in my presence. Okay. Lord Larry's Clubfoot just inherited some land. He's the one who has Harrenhal. Hey, you have a good one, Alec. Died like a bitch. Yeah. World's a dangerous place. There's rumors people are trying to kill me. And these people just hate me because they hate me. Should I organize? I don't think I can do a coronation ceremony. Yeah, I can't do the coronation ceremony until the war's over. Robert Strong. What? Robert Strong be named a member of the Kingsguard. How is this person related? So his parent was Duncan Strong. Where is this guy in the Okay, so this Robert Strong is second cousins to my baby daddy. Sure, send the invitation. Obviously that is also a reference to the mountain and the Song of Ice and Fire. Okay, we need a new Lord Commander. What do you mean we need a new Lord Commander? What happened to the old Lord Commander? What? They could have it be Robert Strong right away, or it could be a Lannister. What could go wrong with having a Lannister a little bit closer to me? We'll have him be it. But seriously, what happened to the others? Let's look at their history. Lauren. Oh, he got killed by Cannibal! He must have been fucking around on Dragonstone. Wow. What a way to go. Let's see, I know they're in there. Why am I not in person here anymore? Oh, what happened? Oh, I just died. I died of stress? I died of fucking stress. Okay, well, that's the end of the game. Hail King Jacaerys at 15. Oh yeah, they have you be an adult at 15 instead of 16 in this mod. What the anticlimactic fuck? Okay, so be it. Hold on a second. All hail. Oh no, it lets you keep playing. Okay, they must have programmed it because it's the air, because like they knew how complicated it was. All right, so I was murdered. No, wait, that's my father. No, I just died of stress. They call it the silent killer. Yeah. Oh, yeah. What the fuck? Okay. Whatever. Corlys is. Yeah. Corlys is over here. You know what? He's like, oh, that's too bad. She was a nice woman. Anyway, and just the rave music is there. It's fucking. You know what? I got a super chat. We're just gonna play it. Fuck the demonetization. Like you know, in public, he's going, "Oh, she was such a wonderful queen, and she died before her time. But at least we knew, at least the world knew that she was our rightful queen." And then he goes back to his castle, and then it plays. All right. Okay. So that's going on in the Sea Snake's house. Okay. But yeah, you could die of stress, tenebrafication. It's actually it could be a real problem, especially in Crusader Kings 3. They make it much harsher. But you know, she probably also had a modified bad health, because like right before the war starts, the day before the war starts, she has a horrible like 3-day long labor where she gives birth to a stillborn child. So yeah, her health was probably already in the game files set to be low. So I'll finish what my mother started. Let's get an ambition going here. I'd like to get married. Oh yeah, and Damon's my regent. Yeah, wow, Damon got everything he ever wanted, and now his wife and brother are dead. / niece. Would I like a new crown to be forged? You know what? It's a new day. It's a new dynasty. We're gonna just go ahead and get into some horrendous fucking debt. Dragon head crown. Because it is through dragons that we will have legitimacy. Even though we have the seahorse as our logo. So, I think I can now change it. Maybe. Yeah, here we go. Equip the new crown. So huge and gaudy. Game gives you that option to claim target heritage. Good to know, good to know. Hand of the King is my grandfather. This is just, it's Joffrey and Tywin. Okay, yeah, enough of the caramel dancing. This is okay. One of my Kingsguard also died. Oh, wow! What? Daemon is becoming my Kingsguard. What? So his wife died. His third wife ever. And he immediately, with his stepson now king, he immediately says, "I'm joining the King's Guard." Daemon the Rogue Prince Targaryen just swore a vow of celibacy on behalf of his wife's son. Wow. Wow. Just the man. Just, what a guy. What a guy. It just... That's not immersive. Yeah. Let's see. Honor my allegiance. Yeah. That is why I love the alternate histories that this game creates. Alternate fantasy histories. Oh, we play now. You guys want the clip? Yeah, it's kind of, I said I'd play the clip. Fucking if wait, where is it? I said I'd play the clip again when Daemon died, but you know, he's taken a vow of celibacy. He might as well be dead.
Daemon Targaryen, the Rogue Prince.
Have you guys ever seen the screenshot? I think it's from Tumblr, where it's just somebody says walks into their son's room and goes, "What's wrong, son?" Begins breakdancing gently. So that's what I figure. It's like really sad grooving for that. Like, you know, just, you know, every woman in all of Westeros is weeping. Like, they already got sad whenever he was married, but it's just it's a different level now. Marry easy, please. I don't have time to be arranging marriages for some minor courtiers nobody cares about. Okay. Is that other army still on the way to, No, it's not. It's stopped. Or no, here it is. No, Rhaenyra is not in charge, though. Okay, we'll put Ulf here. Same difference. Okay, time to burn the Brackens. Oh, do I not have a dragon? No, I do. I have Vermax. What? Oh, you know what? I think it's I can't be in the field because I'm technically not an adult. Finish my education. Wait, what the hell is going on here? So, oh, so my grandfather just pulled some strings to force some of these to join us in the war. Dang, the plot keeps thickening. I am getting a little bit confused. Okay, so this is land, I think. Hold on. Alright, the Tyrells are dealing with that. This war shouldn't take much longer. What the heck? Oh no! Okay, so Joffrey's dragon turned on him, killed him! What? Force it into the dragon pit, or what? Jaehaerys. Travelers room of fire of blood. Taxis escaped from the dungeons of Joffrey Valerian and built a lair in King's Landing. Joffrey Valerian has died. His dragon flew into a rage and established a lair. Your brother has died. So this is another one of the Strongs. Damn! See you, Tenebrae. Take care. Thanks again for some chat. Yeah, we'll honor him with a big funeral. At least the whole court will catch that. But wow. Yeah. So that's 2 of my siblings down. I'm down to just the Daemon ones. This is getting wild. This is ugly. It's ugly. Brother was killed by the dragon. I want to focus on rulership for a bit. Okay. Rush that. Rush that. Come on. Joanne Lannister's under my control and her relative is opposing us. We can rightfully execute or imprison her as a warning. We'll just imprison her. Imprison him as well. Yeah, fucking the damn Lannisters, once again, no, they're not at war with me. It's a different Lannisters. It's these Lannisters, I guess, or what the fuck is happening? I don't know. The funeral. As the Silent Sisters finish the preparations of the deceased, the body of Joffrey is brought to the local sept and laid atop the altar at its center. Canopic jars of ornate design are placed at the feet of the dead, and the eldest child places the death stones upon the closed eyes of the deceased. One by one, those closest to the departed in life make their way into the sept and speak their goodbyes, shed their mournful tears, and pray to the Seven for the dead. As the day winds down and the last goodbye is said, the body is carried by kin along the crowd-lined streets to its final resting place. As the sun fades away, a great feast is held, and those who knew the dead recount stories of the life and deeds of the lost, and so it is done. Council is discontent right now. Fucking deal with it. I gotta end these wars much sooner rather than later. Okay, 76% right now. So many fucking holdings. I do like, though, how they made both of these possibly able to have the full 7 holdings so they could be capitals of all of Westeros. That is one thing I'd really like to do one day, is have the Blackwoods rule all of Westeros. Conduct a survey of the realm. Yes! Like the Normans, right? Wild Dragon Cannibal must be locked in their dangerous action. Many men have been burnt. Okay, we managed to confine Cannibal into the Dragon Pit. Nice, nice. Aemon Targaryen has died, causing his dragon Vagar to fly into a rage and establish a lair in Dragonstone. Why did he die? He must have been executed. Yep. Queen Cassandra executed him. She really just doesn't get it, does it? It's like, you want to keep fighting me? I'm going to execute your half-brother Aemon. And just, oh, no, stop, wait. Oh, here's the details. It was because he demanded a trial by combat, and he didn't even choose himself to be his champion. He chose his brother Daeron. Oh, no, is Daeron his brother? Daeron's his... Yeah, Daeron's his brother. He yielded to his opponent, Storm King Tarwyn. Who? Oh, her husband. Her husband put him down. Aemon was there. Yeah, he was forced to yield. And then he yielded like a bitch. He didn't even die in the combat. He wounded the Storm King at least. But wow. Wow. Yeah, bruh is right. Bruh. This is getting so wild. What is this? Jason of the Westerlands wants his bastard daughter legitimized. What the hell? So many kids. Yeah, sure. I'll do it on behalf of my mother. Not that she was a bastard, but, you know. For women everywhere. Hashtag I'm with her. Alright, this bracket thing is officially taking too long. Lord Corlys Valeron tried to catch the dragon Vagar. 78-year-old ass Corlys the Sea Snake tried to end his career by taming Vhagar. The man is without peer. This mod is without peer. Send someone to confine it. Send someone to confine it. Yeah, I already said that. Vhagar's too powerful to be controlled. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Really? Gotta take every single holding. Oh, he wants to offer peace. Here's your peace. I have won, and now I personally hold the Bracken lands. As soon as the war is over, or can I don't think I could. Yeah, he's technically on me. As soon as the war is over, I'm granting this to the Blackwoods. Let's see. The rebel armies have been crushed. He's been brought for judgment. Send him to the dungeon. We're gonna execute him, actually. Got some tax revenue. He's complaining. Let him rot. Okay, we go to intrigue, prisoners. Yeah, you will be executed. Should I exile him? No. How do? Wait. Why is there not? Here we go. Execute. This goes against the will of the council. Fucking hell. Fine. You can take the black. Oh, god damn it. I didn't, like, strip the lands first. Or did I? Or who owns this? Shit. Revoke his title. I'm not allowed to. My region won't let me. I fucked that up. I'm rushing too much. But, you know, we're going to be streaming this more in the next few weeks. What are the Troyals doing? Finish besieging this. What are you doing? Oh, man. Hugh is hiring men. Oh, Hugh Hammer is going to try to take the throne just because he has a dragon of his own. Admittedly, it's a big-ass dragon. Your dragon, Veramax, is a ravenous beast. He roams the lands of King's Landing, gorging on the livestock of the Swallowfolk. 100 of them seek audience with you in the past month to protest this. Discontent growing. I can say he's a dragon. What do they expect? Or I offer them just recompense. Yeah, sure. I'll pay it off. Okay. That's that. Hold on. We have won. And now the war has been won. Lady Paramount has been brought to hear her judgment. Gonna send her to the dungeon. I'm gonna revoke her title. Except my region doesn't approve with it, and I don't have enough prestige to do so. Fuck. Let her rot. Need all this to come back together now, please. Okay. Intervene him on behalf against the Greyjoys. 444. We're ordering him to end the war. He's saying he will not. For crime of failing to keep the peace, I named Dalton Greyjoy a traitor and enemy of the realm. Okay, well, I think that's where we're going to stop it. That's quite enough for today. Really fun stream, though. So, I'll next stream this. I might stream some more of this tomorrow. No, actually, tomorrow is Pharaoh Friday, and then I've got the audio working, I think, for the Nintendo Switch. So we could finally play some Three Houses again. It's been way too long, so I think that'll be the game plan. I might play this on Sunday, maybe. No promises. Yeah, my weekend's looking crazy full, especially Saturday. I would anticipate 0 streaming on Saturday, everybody. Anyway, I'm Conquering History Games. Thank you very much for joining me. Hit a like on your way out if you haven't already. And special thank you to those of you who donated via Super Chat. You are what fund these live streams. Everybody have yourselves a wonderful weekend.